Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Miss Prissy Chrissy again, where she goes back to the Pinellas County Courthouse and Law Library and starts another scene about going through the checkpoint. But before we get into today's video, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going, and I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, NCR Movie Network, and the podcast, the Craptown Florida Man Power Rankings. Episode 37 is out right now. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
So, obviously I'm going to leave this on. I think that Backman knew it was off when I came in before. And he pulled that shit, because before, when I didn't have it on, he didn't pull the shit. Interesting, right?
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Right?
If you don't come through with your hands out your pocket, you're not coming through.
He just said that if I don't go through without give me my stuff, that if I don't come through with my hands out of my pockets, like I'm in kindergarten, then I don't come through.
It's not to treat you like a kindergartner, it's to make sure you're not bringing something that you're not supposed to have in the courthouse into the courthouse, such as some kind of contraband, like maybe narcotics or some kind of a key that can be used to help facilitate somebody escaping from the court. They do this because if there's something that the metal detector cannot trigger, they can see if there is a bulge in your pockets. That's why they also ask for you to take off your hat and run it through the x-ray machine, because there have been cases in the past of people smuggling contraband into hats and into other bags. That's why they do this. It's a simple process. It does not violate any constitutional rights, and it is perfectly legal for the courthouses to ask people to do these things. But Chrissy here wants to make this seem like it's a violation of her rights and they're targeting her personally to harass her, which isn't true.
Come here, let me get your face, buddy. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. Tell them what you're doing. Said, if I don't take my hands out of my pocket, I don't go through. I have work to do here, but that's none of his business. I'm not his slave.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
He has no right. He is violating my rights. He is under the color of law, which means he's acting illegally. He has no right to do this. It's harassment. He's blocking me from getting the stuff done I need to get done, and he's harassing me.
Wrong!
Using his badge to harass me. It is completely illegal. I've asked him to call his supervisor. I have stuff to do. And he's blocking me from going through because I won't act like his slave. It is not my job. I do not have that obligation. I asked to see the rules. They're not showing me any rules. There is no rule. It's just harassment. He's just trying to pull power trips over white women. and he doesn't have that right. And he may not use that uniform against the people, even if we are white women.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because they are not harassing you and they are not discriminating against you because of your race. You want to try to play the victim card here. Well, what cards can you play? So you're trying to play the fact that you're a white woman and this is a African American deputy. That's not going to work. He does have the right to ask you to take your hands out of your pockets to go through the metal detector and scanners. They have the right to scan your materials and property that you're bringing into the courthouse. It doesn't violate any constitutional rights. It's not harassment. They do it to everybody. They're not singling you out individually. But no. Play the race card. Play the woman card. Because it's not going to help you here.
Supervisor, so you can remain standing right there.
Listen to him and what he says. He's very bossy, isn't he? He goes beyond what he has the right to do under the law.
It's false.
It's harassment. Who did you call? And now he refuses to say.
Exactly who you asked me to call, supervisor.
What is that supervisor's name?
They will tell you when they get over here.
You know, they're here to protect and serve, not to harass and intimidate. I've asked to see the rules. They've told me they won't show them to me.
Well, technically they don't have to. But in previous videos that you've done here at this very same courthouse to go to this very same law library, they've shown you the rules. They've gone over them with you. That's why you were trespassed from here before. That's why you were arrested here before. Because you keep violating the rules. Not just the rules of the law library, but the rules of the courthouse as well when it comes to going through the scanner to get inside the courthouse. You're acting as if they are singling you out personally, like they're plotting against you, when everybody has to obey the exact same rules, the exact same policies when they come to the courthouse.
That they make up the rules, which is not the law. They are law enforcement officers. That is their only job. But he thinks he can just be a jerk to have power and control issues. And he can't do that. Not legally, he can't. And now I can't get my stuff done because he's wasting my time under color of law.
That's cap. Totally cap. That means lie.
Which means he's doing it illegally. There is no law that allows this. What you have is the Constitution. And he took an oath to uphold the Constitution. There's no statute and no law that says that I can't walk through with my hands in my pocket. He's just acting outside of the law because he feels like it, apparently. I mean, maybe it's something else. Maybe he just feels like, you know, white women deserve it because we've been so privileged our whole life, and so he can do whatever he wants. And every older white woman's name is Karen, and we're the only group of people that nobody protects, and so he's free to go on this one.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Or maybe like Seiler, because I was illegally arrested in Sarasota, that he thinks he can get away with it too. Good. Hi. How are you?
How you doing, man?
This is Thornton, you're not the supervisor.
I'm a supervisor. That's why I have stripes.
Where? Oh.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So, Thornton,
What can I do for you, ma'am?
I've had problems with too.
What can I do for you, ma'am?
And what is your position?
I'm the corporal. What can I do for you?
You're the corporal. Is Hensey here?
I'm in charge, ma'am.
Is Hensey here?
There's no Hensey, but I'm in charge.
Who's the sergeant who's here?
I'm the supervisor on duty.
Okay, I was told that, I thought it was Hennessy?
I'm the supervisor on duty, ma'am.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
So am I legally obligated to take my hands out of my pockets
Yes,
as
you
I
are.
show me?
Your hat must come off, and your hands out your pocket when you come through. Everything you have must go through our bag every day, every time you come here.
Show me the law.
There is no law, but in order for you to use these facilities, you're going to go by our rules. Our rules is for everything that comes through here. We will check that, and it will go through the monitor.
Everybody got that?
If you don't want to take your hat off,
My hands were in my pockets, and he said I couldn't go through with my hands in my pocket. And another
I'm taking you exactly
supervisor,
I'm the supervisor. I'm telling you that.
another
If
supervisor,
you don't want to abide by our rules, don't come in.
is this private?
Ma'am,
Is this private or public? It's public, right?
Being professional.
No, you're not. Violating the law is not professional.
Say what you want to say. You want to come through here, you're going to do what we
Color
tell
of
you to do,
law
or
is not professional, is it?
Have a good day, ma'am.
So let's see if we can find the sergeant, because this guy's ridiculous and he doesn't care what the law is.
And we're going to end it here, folks. The video does continue on for a few more minutes, but her audio cuts out again. I don't know why. In the last few videos that she's been doing that, her audio has been cutting out, but it's something that she needs to address. As we can clearly see, it's not discrimination. It's the fact that she doesn't want to obey the rules and policies of the courthouse and mistakenly thinks that everything has to be a law for her to obey it. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel and the podcast. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me, and I can never thank you enough for all the encouragement and support you guys give. You guys rock.